An Alabama inmate and the corrections officer are missing. Here's what we know. CNN. Authorities in Alabama are searching for a corrections officer and an inmate charged with murder after they went missing on Friday. Becky White, Assistant Director of Corrections for Lauderdale County, took Casey White, the inmate, from jail Friday morning, saying she was taking the prisoner to the county courthouse. The two, who officers said are not related, have not been seen since, and the U.S. Marshals Service is offering up to $10,000 for information leading to the inmate capture and the location of officer, the service said Sunday. Here's what we know. The officer went. The inmate left the jail. Becky White said she was taking Casey White for a mental health evaluation when she checked him out of the jail. She said she was going to get medical care after dropping the inmate off at the courthouse because she wasn't feeling well. Authorities found out later that no such evaluation or any court hearing was scheduled for Casey White that day, and Vicky White never made it to the place where she was to get medical attention, according to Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton. That afternoon, concerned officers at the jail tried to reach Vicky White, but her phone went straight to voicemail. It was then that they found out that Casey White had not been returned to the jail. Authorities are looking at all possibilities, including whether the corrections officer helped Casey White escape. Knowing the inmate, I think she's in danger whatever the circumstances, Singleton said Friday. He was in jail for capital murder and he had nothing to lose. Whether she assisted him or not, we don't know, and we won't address that until we have absolute proof that that's what happened. We are assuming at this point that she was taken against her will, unless we can absolutely prove otherwise. But regardless, even if she did assist him, we think she's in danger, Singleton said. Vicky White's 2013 Ford Taurus patrol car was spotted in the shopping center parking lot Friday morning, according to the sheriff. Singleton's office has looked at all video security footage in the area where the car was spotted, but there is no evidence yet that shows the two getting in another vehicle. The officer went against policy. In her job as Assistant Director of Corrections, Vicky White coordinates all transport from the detention center to the court. So she knew that protocol called for two sworn deputies to be with Casey White at all times, as he was an inmate with capital murder charges, according to Singleton. All precautions were in place, Singleton said. The questions we have for Director White is why she violated the policy. Vicky White is an exemplary employee, sheriff said. The corrections officer had been with the sheriff's office for about 2 decades and does the tremendous job, Singleton told CNN's Frederica Whitfield Saturday morning. All of her co-workers, all the employees in the sheriff's office, the judges, all have the almost respect for her, Singleton said. She has an unblemished record. She was an exemplary employee, so we're very concerned for her safety. Becky White had recently talked about retiring, Singleton said Friday. Casey White considered armed and dangerous. Casey White was serving 75 years for a series of crimes he committed in Limestone County in 2015. The spree included home invasion, carjacking, and police chase, according to the U.S. Marshals Service. In 2020, he confessed to the 2015 killing of a woman in Rogersville, Alabama, according to Lauderdale County District Attorney Chris Connolly. White then pleaded not guilty to that crime and was being held at the detention center awaiting trial. The inmate intended to escape and take a person hostage in 2020, Singleton said, but his plan was discovered and the policy was put in place mandating that 2 sworn deputies should be with him at all times, including during transportation to court. Because Becky White had a 9mm handgun, authorities assume that Casey White, who is 6'9" is now armed and should be considered dangerous, Singleton said. Reward offered. The U.S. Marshal's Office has taken on the case, the service said in a news release announcing a reward up to $10,000. The Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office and the FBI were also involved in the investigation, CNN previously reported. Casey White is believed to be a serious threat to the corrections officer and the public, U.S. Marshal Marty Kelly said in the release. Anyone with information on White's location or Assistant Director of Corrections White's disappearance is urged to contact law enforcement, the release said. We can call the USMS Communications Center at 1-800-336-0002. Anonymous tips may also be submitted via the U.S. Marshals Tip app. Do not attempt to apprehend this fugitive, Kelly said. Correction. An earlier version of this story misspelled the first name of corrections officer Becky White.